Yeah, I think being in touch with the body is very important. And God, I wanted to I forgot what I was going to say. Is something about yeah, that with education. But oh, I just wanted to mention this is something from Vervaeke. I might have mentioned it to you before, but Lectio Divina, or he asserts that one of the changes that's led to our current meaning crisis is the change in reading, where reading used to be this communal thing. It
Hmm.
used to be, you would read with others, and it was kind of there was a poetry to it, there's an embodiment, a community. And in the last maybe several hundred years, with the more adoption of Aristotle, I'm not sure about I can't remember the details, but basically reading much more became something that you did individually to try to figure out the information content of arguments, and whether they're true or not, whether you believe them or not. It went from being this expanded thing that was done with others. People in Lectio Divina talk about how there's this sense of the divine living in the text. And
Hmm.
that is not the way we read now,
No.
right?
Yeah. 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 Huh.
I
That is
remember,
interesting. Yeah,
mm,
go ahead. No, I don't have anything to say.
I remember a scholar friend of mine talking about how there's this reference to presumably around that time of someone making a note of how odd it was seeing this person reading by themselves.
Hmm.
So reading was almost always done like reading aloud, feeling the words, hearing the words with your body, with other people, people presumably commenting and everything.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, that's interesting because that's so like prior to being a written culture, you're an oral culture, right? And
Yeah.
so the oral culture is just like it is just speaking in the group and hearing, and then the book kind of holds the place of the speaker, which is, I imagine, very necessary when paper is hard to come by and you have to make every book yourself. You have to,
Mm,
if you want to copy, you have to copy it word for word and make
mm,
sure it's legible. So,
mm,
like manuscripts or written content becomes much more valuable.
mm.
Whereas, in our day with the printing presses, it's very
Yeah.
you can have a copy of the book, I can have a copy of the book, no big deal. There's no
Yeah.
need to have the one copy read out loud to the group because it's so rare. But
Yeah.
it does distance us even further from that interconnected oral storytelling.